Welcome everyone to Trade with Rob, brought to you by wealthbuildershq.com. This update is for Wednesday, the 25th of September, 2024. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope it's been a great trading day for you. As we get started here, keep in mind everything we look at is for education and nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. If you find something that you like, anything, make sure it fits your own personal risk profile and risk tolerance. All right, so with that, let's jump in. I want to look at yesterday's stuff first. So we had ELF is one of the candidates from yesterday, and we never got a good push. It was only a bearish trade. We never got a good push and a retest. That retest came in later in the afternoon. By the time we finally broke down, it was too late, so we did not take the trade that late in the afternoon. So no trade taken on ELF. LPLA was the next one. That was only a bullish trade. We needed a break above the 221.75 and retest and a bounce. It never happened, so no trade. Then there's NVDA. Love me NVIDIA. One of my favorite three companies to trade every single day. I look at them. We look at NVIDIA. We had a nice move down, and there's the bounce. That's what we want. Retest that fib line, bounce. But it broke through. Yeah, it doesn't stop exact at it. It broke through for one candle. We came right back up, and you were good to go, right? No problem. So we go back to the daily chart on it, and as we look, there was nothing on ELF and LPLA. NVIDIA, we got in when the stock was at 116.5, got out at 120, so it's a $3.50 move. One contract, $252. Numbers work out to be $9,102.84 overall P&L combined since the end of June 25th. We've got 31 winning trades, 9 that went against us, 2 that broke even, 49 that never came to fruition. Rob, that's too many stocks don't work. Yeah, that's exactly it. We picked 3 candidates, and with the goal of finding one that actually does what I want. I don't want to trade all 3 at one time. I don't want to have to deal with that. One trade setup is all I'm really looking for every day with this, right? 42 winning trades and 42 trades that we took, 31, 9, and 2, 42 trades. Average trade, 216.73 per trade is the P&L for it, all right? So now let's go look at the S&P 500. Let's zoom it back out a little bit maybe. There we go. So we're still bumping our head on ugly. Now we've got about 10 minutes left till the market closes, but we're still bumping our head on ugly. That's that 57.31 level. Over and over again, we did pierce through it just tiny bit today. The high was 57.34.43, so about $2, $1.75 above is where we got there, all right? So we've got 3 candidates for today, and ironically, NVIDIA is back on the list again. This time it is a bi-directional trade. Well, actually it was yesterday as well. So I like the upside better, but either one is going to work. So breakout above the 121.29, retest and bounce. Resistance is at 126.76. My target's going to be 126, 125.5, somewhere in that range. Stop is going to be just down below support. And if it moves to the downside, come down a little bit, retest and fail would be my ideal setup, right? Stop would be just on the other side of 121.29. So support is at 115.82. My target's going to be about 117, 117 and a quarter, 116 and 3/4, somewhere in that range over there, right? So I like this one a lot, but I'm a big NVIDIA fan. It's hard to get me off of them, right? QQQ, I like it, but it's only an upside setup. I'm not a big fan to the downside. There's some room. You might be able to take the downside. I would much rather have the upside on this, though. So let's talk about both of them. So we'll look at the upside first. Actually, I got to get my crosshair out of the way first. Let's do that. Okay. So I'd like a small move to the upside, a retest of that 484.62, and a bounce. Now, it doesn't have to hit it exact. It can go through it a little bit. It can fall a little short of it. But I don't want to see the candle comes all the way down here, right? Or gaps up and opens all the way up there. That's the exact opposite of what I want. We would take the trade on the bounce. Every trade is taken that way. My stop would be just below that 484.62. Resistance is at 494. My target would be about 492. On the downside, so I've got to look at the 8 moving average. I'm going to snap a hard line on it at 478.73. Whatever it is on the close of the day, we got about 9 minutes left till we close. Whatever it is, if you decide to take this, we want the fail, the retest of the 484, and the drop, right? And we'll take the entry right there as it breaks off of the 484.62. Support is wherever the 8 moving average finishes it up, but right about 478 3/4 right now. It means my target is going to be about 480, 481, somewhere around there. See, you just don't have a lot of room in there. 484, it's just not a lot in there. So I'd be very careful to the downside. I like the upside much better. And then the third one is Restoration Hardware, RH. We'll look at the entire fib. All right, there it goes. Okay. So now I'm going to scrunch this down a little bit so we can see the lines up on top. I like it better to the upside than the down, but either one works, right? So move up above the 345.70, retest and bounce, right? So the entry is taken off of the bounce. 367 is resistance. The target's going to be right about 365. And that should have been a T for target, right? Stop just below the 345.70. For the downside, I need this to fail a little bit more, retest and drop. Right, my support rather is 319 1/4. We're going to take the entry off of the bounce. Right, the stop will be just on the other side. The target here is going to be right about 321, 321 1/4, 322, somewhere in that range, folks. I'm not trying to give you an exact. Right, you've got to pick the range that you're comfortable with for saying, here's how I'm setting my target, here's how I'm setting my stop. I'm giving you a guideline of how I like to set mine. You'll make the ultimate decision on how you want to set yours. And there you have it. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, listen. If you are not yet subscribed to Trade with Rob, meaning you're getting the email notification from us, you're missing out on a few things, and here's what you are missing out on, right? Right now, if I don't do a video today, you will not get an email today, right? Because I didn't do a video, or you won't find a video so that you don't know anything about the candidates. But all the candidates get picked out every single day by my assistant. She picks them out for me every day. I don't even have to do the research. I've taught someone else how to do it. That's how ideal this trade setup is for me. And if she puts them all together and I don't do a video, we send an email out that says, hey, Rob didn't do a video today, but here's the candidates he's looking at. Now, not only do we send them out on the days that I am not recording, on the day that I do, I just gave you 3 candidates in total. There are 19 candidates on my list today. You saw 3. If you're subscribed, you're going to get an email that says, here's all the other candidates. And now you at least can make a decision of, do I want to trade any of these as well? All right, and then there's going to be a training I'm doing, an advanced training we're going to add to that members area that you will only have access to if you're getting the email from us that says the video is ready. So down below, you'll find a link to Trade with Rob. Go ahead and click on that to subscribe to it. It's free. You'll get a notification, and all of those additional candidates will come to you every day. With that, have a great rest of your day. Make it a profitable one, and I will see you at our next update. Bye for now.